welcome to Stand-Up Diaries, entry 30, and Andrew Zuber gave me the inspiration to do Roman numerals, and I was too silly to not realize that it was XXX, so that's cool. And the title of this is going to be Creepy Dudes, and you know, in any type of job, I've had people that kind of give you a bit of a creepy vibe, but you know what, you're at an office and it's a very safe environment and you know, nothing bad's really gonna happen. But you can run into some really interesting characters, like male and female, doing stand-up comedy. Some strange members of society, and sometimes there are people, and especially when you hear what they say on stage, where you're like, wow, you're a really dark person, or some of the thoughts that you have are kind of scary, or you're really misogynistic, or like you get up on stage and say that you've raped people, and you know, you're in the audience being like, wow, this guy's legitimately saying that, but not as a joke. You're kind of getting the vibe that that might have actually happened in his life. So I think probably one of the scarier parts about being a female comic is just feeling totally safe and secure all the time around certain people that kind of give you that this inner woman's intuition that something with them is slightly off, you know? And as women, we are the physically inferior gender. We're just physically inferior, that's the way it is. And we also have something that's really desired by the opposite sex. So that's kind of scary, you know? We're weaker than you and we have something that you want, right? So it's just always good, especially coming home late at night. You know, if you have a buddy you can take a streetcar home with, which is what I often like to do, that's great. Or just going to the streetcar stop right when the streetcar is coming, so I'm not waiting around outside too much, and definitely not putting myself in a position where I'm leaving alone from a show around somebody that I don't quite feel comfortable around. So that's just a good tip, is just always to have your wits about you and travel in pairs if you can. Anyways, this has been your next edition of Stand-Up Diaries. I have been Michelle Christine.